Hello and welcome or welcome back to Spectral Readings. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope everything is going well with you. And anyway, this reading is for the sign of Virgo again because that's what I do here on this channel. If you like that, please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you to those of you who have recently, and there have been a lot. I see you, I appreciate you, thank you. Also, please remember to like and comment as well. And if you need a personal reading, there's information in the description box below on how to go about doing that. Virgo, the Empress. Okay. You're waiting for things to come in and you're kind of just like touching base. What I see you is touching base with possibly old friends and hoping that things were the way they were when you left off. That's definitely for somebody. It's kind of like you're like looking in a room of your houseplants or something like that, and you're just seeing that they're all healthy and you're kind of enjoying that. That's what I'm trying to say. Using the Greek mythology tarot deck because we're best friends. This deck and I. Of course, you and I are pretty good friends as well. You know, perhaps you're almost ready for some sort of an adventure because I'm getting the impression that you took some time off, but you're about to have a metaphorical springtime. Or depending on where you are in the world, actual springtime. Yeah, I think something has kind of awakened you because I'm seeing now a polar bear. Actually, I don't know what kind of bear. No, not a polar bear. Some sort of a brown bear waking up from like winter or something. Coming out of hibernation, that's what I'm trying to say. Definitely very earthy energy from you. Death is the first card. Yep, so you're coming out of some sort of a hibernation, some sort of a death, and it's like, how can I move forward from this? What is this new day going to bring to me? That's exactly what's going on with you. Coming out of a hibernation. That's the question here. How are things going to be? How are things going to play out? Now the card that's crossing you is the Hanged Man. So in order to move forward, in order to have this new day that is rising for you, you need to let go of possibly old beliefs that held you back, old habits that held you back, old ways of being that held you back. He is telling me that he should have known better and that he's so sorry. What is... Okay, Virgo, what's up? What were you so wrong about that led you to this death, needing to hibernate? Some big switch must have flipped to where you will have to let go of possibly an old way of thinking, an old job, old relationships. I'm going to keep moving forward. But in order to have a new day, you have to like really have a new day. You can't bring very much of your old self with you into this new thing that's going to be happening for you. The crowning energy is Ace of Cups. You really have to follow your heart in order to emerge from this. And what did I say? I think I said something caused you to awaken. And here it is. Something heart-based. Something spoke to your heart, and it's causing you to emerge. Some of you may have been experiencing some sort of creative block, like technical difficulty there. Sorry about that. But I'm going to keep this reading because I like it, and I think it's for you. Anyway, you may have been experiencing some sort of a block, some sort of a writer's block, something like that. And something just caused you to emerge. Maybe you like wrote a love song for somebody or something like that. Maybe you realized that it doesn't just have to be like this and like this. There's definitely more. And if you let go of something, you can experience this new life, and you can like live it. It can be yours, and something just clicked inside you to where that's it occurred to you that that was possible, and that's what you want. Eight of Pentacles is the base of the matter. So here you are in the swing of something. Eight of Pentacles to me is you already know what to do. You're already pretty good at it, and now you're in the swing of it. This new way of being, the base of the matter is that you are getting into order here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're polishing off the roughness and smoothing the edges. You're trying to live the best life possible. You're really, here in the Eight of Pentacles, you're trying to do things the right way. If you're like religious, if you're like suddenly religious, and that's what, or spiritual, you're trying to do the rituals, do the practices the right way on a regular basis. This Eight of Pentacles is a card of routine as well. You're trying to get into the routine. It's like with manifestation, there's dream it, do it, and then be it. So here you are trying to do it and be it, for sure, because you've already dreamt it up. Past energy is Five of Wands. Okay, so you were really trying to achieve material success in the past year with the Five of Wands, and it was rough. It was rough. You were trying to have something that you shouldn't have in the past, and it was really bringing you down. It was draining you. You definitely felt drained here in the past, and perhaps you accomplished it, but I'm just not seeing that this was going to lead you anywhere that you wanted to be. In the future is the Nine of Swords. You're really facing anxiety here. Didn't you just have the Nine of Swords as a future outcome recently? Maybe this reading will apply to that one. I forget. But anyway, people are giving you bad advice in the future. That's what I'm seeing here. You're uncomfortable. It's like you emerged and you don't really know where you are. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. You don't feel safe where you are. If you're taking on some sort of a new responsibility, it might feel like it's getting the best of you in the future, like moving forward. If I'm seeing like some of you have a lot of paperwork to do and you're not sure how to do it. Yeah, that's what that card was saying. Where you find yourself is the Seven of Cups. I miss this card. I miss this deck. This card to me is I want it that way, and it's also rags to riches. It's it's feeling like this, like all sad, right? All dressed up and nowhere to go kind of thing. It's like you show up to a party and no one's there. That's kind of where you're coming from, and some part of you reaches up and says, hey, actually I want that. You know, I want this emotional completion that I can see, that I know is there. And that's, yeah, this is kind of how I was seeing you, is something gets your attention and kind of wakes you up and makes you realize you want things to change. I definitely see some of you are taking on some sort of a responsibility. You want things to change, so you're doing something different. And it might be big, and it's definitely a lot of work here with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, it's a new life. You're making a huge change for yourself. It's a lot of work, but it's going to bring you emotional completion. How others see you is the Three of Cups. Others are enchanted by you. The Three of Cups in this deck, she had a dream about Cupid, and she just believed in this love between her and Cupid. I forget exactly who she is, but she decided from that dream of just having this premonition to put herself out there. See how she's like in the middle of like the ocean on a rock? So she puts herself out there just on hope alone and on faith and belief in herself and in her dreams. And Cupid does come just like she imagined. So how people see you is following your hope, following your intuition, following your heart, putting yourself out there, and they see that it's working for you. People are also kind of like low-key celebrating you down here, see that? But you might not, you're not giving them your full attention and you're not doing it just for them, but I think you might know that they're there. You might feel some amount of support at this time. Hopes and your fears, Four of Swords. Interesting. You hope that you're going to be able to have a clear head about things. You hope you're going to be able to think things through. You fear that you're not going to be paying attention when something happens. And yeah, you feel like you're going to make a mistake. That's kind of what I was seeing here in the future, is you're unsure of something and it's causing you anxiety. So you hope that you're able to keep a clear mind, stay centered and stuff like that. Awesome. So the future energy is the Nine of Cups. Everything works out for you. There is a celebration. You're being celebrated. And yeah. Yep, pretty much. It's like this new beginning actually happens for you, and it brings you some sort of completion. But also, it's not the last step of the journey. This isn't full completion. This isn't Ten of Cups. This isn't like this is kind of like the honeymoon. Yes. Yep, this brings you to like the honeymoon phase. And that's wonderful. If you're entering a new relationship, there might be things that you have to change about yourself. Like if you why am I picking up on like walking around the house all day in like sweatpants or something like that? You might feel the need to change something like that. It's not like you need to change entirely, but you might need to like fine-tune the way you might appear to somebody if you're starting a new relationship. And I want to give you some oracle advice, but let's do animal oracle, because I was picking up on so many different animals for you. How does Virgo need to be? It's not going to do you any good to be stressed out at this time. Yep. I'm picking up on if you intend to be relaxed, if you take care of your energetic body in that way first, make sure you're not being riled up. If you try to start your day in a relaxed state, that might give you like a firm foundation. So when things come up, you will be able to respond in a way that you'd really like to respond. Instead of if you like wake up in the morning and you're like on edge and things come up and you're like trigger happy, you know, making decisions left and right, wheeling and dealing. Yeah, I'm picking up on you should drink like relaxing tea, something like that. Maybe you already do. Definitely picking up on chamomile, peppermint. I like blue lotus flower. But blue lotus flower isn't for everybody. It's a little trippy. Gives you dreams. Okay. Bison. Abundance, success, personal power. I think that's what it says. Yep. You are being guided to be flexible. Go with the flow and allow things to happen rather than force them. I was straight up just telling you. I was just telling you that. Universal opportunities are stacked around you. Center yourself and resonate with your core values, and you will reap many rewards. Okay, so I just told you that, and Bison is telling you that as well. And those aren't all the messages for you. What is it? Okay. Angel, Shining Angels Tarot. Yeah, okay. Just like ready to come out. Who are you? The Hanged Man. You already had this card. What are the chances of that? The Hanged Man. And I'm going to read to you what she says. Barquiel. That's the angel that would like to be with you if you like working with angels. Excuse me. This, oh, here it is. This book is in like 100 different languages. The Hanged Man. Okay. Indecision is the message here. Wasting time and money. A lack of courage when faced with unexpected obstacles. The Archangel Barquiel, the West, the Sentinel of Sunset. When light dwindles and one must proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Keep your wits about you. Don't be afraid to make a decision. You will definitely need courage. This is your future energy, right? Not the final outcome, but the future energy. You do find your way through this, but don't waste your time and don't waste your money. If you're tired, go to bed, right? But get everything done first. Don't just like stay up and stay up and stay up. That's for somebody. Yes, save your bullets. I think I just told you that the other day. Yep. Do what you need to do. Don't do too much. Oh yeah, I was just saying like trigger happy. Don't be like spending money. If you know you will need to have money for something or save money. Those are all the messages. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for doing so. I hope everything goes well with you. If you need a personal reading about something, I'm here for you. The information's in the description box below. And anyway, thank you, and I will see you next time.